G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Bordeaux Supercoach. Uh, Today I'm going to be doing a review of round 5 and also kind of round 4 because unfortunately I was away last week on holiday, so I was not able to do a review of round 4. But, well, first of all, you can see my score in round 5 was 2079, which is still pretty bad. But I guess it's top 37% for the round is better than top, 54% or whatever it was in the last few weeks. So maybe that's a sign that we're on the up. My season rank has sort of plateaued out at 70,000, which, yeah, it's going to be tough to come back from that, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, in terms of round 4, we'll touch on that real quick. If we go to history, I got 1754 in round 4, which was about top 50 something percent. Yeah, look, the early buys just were not good for me this year. Yeah, I think a combination of some dumb decisions and some really, really bad luck just killed me. I ended up trading in for round 4. Who did I trade in? I traded in Josh Wall, um, and Sam Darcy as like the main people I traded in for round 4. Who else did I trade in? Oh, and Jacob Farrow. I also traded in Jacob Farrow. He was pretty good. Um, no, sorry, that was for round 5. Who did I trade in for round 4? Um, Does it show me my trade history? Surely it does. Yeah, it does. Okay. So for round 4, I ended up doing Sherry, Parrish, and Blackiston into Steen, Darcy, and Bontempelli. Um, Sam Darcy, I ended up going with Sam Darcy just for a bit of a sort of a bold move because I was like, my team is so bad anyways, I may as well just take a punt. And he ended up going alright. He got like 110, but the thing is, I captained Sam Darcy instead of Bont. And Sam Darcy got 110, which would have been great if I didn't captain him. But Bontempelli got 150, so that was pretty dumb. But yeah, and then obviously both Sam Darcy and Bontempelli were terrible this week. I think partly maybe because Tim English wasn't playing, which, yeah, I think would have definitely affected the midfields of the doggies. Anyways, for round 5, I obviously had to trade out English because he got injured, and I also traded out Windsor and Jack Carroll, and then I traded in Gorn, Josh Roll, and Jacob Farrow. Um, all three, Gorn and Farrow were solid trade-ins. Gorn got 130, which I took as my VC, and then Farrow got 100, but unfortunately I benched him, so excuse me. I'll probably have him on field this week. And then Josh Wall absolutely killed me. So, yeah, now let's get into the team. So, this is what my team looks like at the moment. Look, on paper, it's honestly not a terrible team. It's just that I've had so many players underperform or like get injured or whatever, and yeah, it's just absolutely killed me. And I'm down to 30 trades before this week. So the amount of correction trades I've had to do has meant that I'm probably going to struggle to finish my team this year. Yeah, it's probably a lost cause, but I'll keep going. Yeah, Jack Sinclair finally had a bad game. Whitfield was alright. Josh Roll had a terrible game. Hopefully he bounces back. Dan Houston, yeah, I traded him in, and he's gotten a 60, a 100, and a 50. So it looks like he was actually a trap, unfortunately. I was originally going to get Wanger into the Houston, which I should have done, but it would have meant I would have had to have waited an extra week to trade in a Primo, and Wanger was obviously more expensive, so I might not have been able to afford some of the other trades I made. But yeah, Dan Houston has not been a good trade in. Look, I think I don't really have much of a choice but to hold at the moment. And just pray that he gets better. So yeah, not ideal. Sarong's been great. He got 120 in round four. And then 70 this week. And now he's got DPP, which also is handy. Lockie Jakes has been good. He missed this week, but I think it was just like a 1 week thing. Like he was just a bit sore or something, so he decided to play it safe. Lindsay's been good. Zach Ostelski looks like he's just going to be a dead rook. Look, I'll probably just have him as my R3, to be honest. Yeah, Oscar Steen is sitting there at the moment, but he can obviously go forward. He probably wasn't a great trade in, to be honest. Yeah, look, hopefully he can still average 50 and maybe make 100k, 150k, although that's probably a bit of an ask, to be honest. But yeah, for some reason, in the first game he got a bunch of CBAs, did really well, and then Craig McRae decided to put Darcy Cameron back in there. And yeah, which I don't really get because I thought the whole point of playing Steen is that he goes into centre bounce. So hopefully Craig McRae puts him back in there against Carlton and keeps him there. Because I think if Steen is in the centre bounce and Darcy Cameron is doing like the ruck contest around the ground, I think that's honestly the ideal combination for Collingwood because I think Darcy hasn't been doing too well at centre bounces with the new rules, Darcy Cameron. So yeah, and then obviously Collingwood have been terrible the past couple of weeks as well. They got smoked by Brisbane in round four, which was to be expected, especially when Nick Dacos was laid out. Even when Nick Dacos was playing, we were probably going to lose, but I'm honestly surprised we didn't lose by 100 against Brisbane without Nick Dacos. And then against Fremantle and Gatherround, oh my days, that was I think the worst Collingwood game I've ever watched. Yeah, like some people will say, oh, we dominated the inside 50s and defended really well. Well, none of that really matters when you can't flip and score. It was actually, I was tearing my hair out watching us go inside 50. Like, I don't know what is going on, but we just can't score. We can't do it. Like, we cannot score. 60 inside 50s for 39 points. Yeah, look, we might not even make wild card round. Like, a couple of weeks ago, I was like, look, we might not win the premiership. We probably won't finish top six, but we'll at least make wild card round. Who knows if we even make that anymore? Like with that kind of forward line, yeah, it's not looking good. Anyways, let's go back to Supercoach talk. So the midfield, a lot of my midfielders had a down week. Unfortunately, Bond had a down week. Nando has been. Oh, don't even get me started on Noah Anderson. I hate Noah Anderson. Worst pick of the century. Disaster. I picked him because I thought he was going to go nuts with this fixture, and he's been terrible. And just to top things off, he's now got his appendix taken out and is going to miss like 2 or 3 weeks. So he's gone. Worst pick of all time. Sam Walsh had a good week. So did Butters. I was going to captain Butters if Gorn didn't do well, and look, I lost 14 points there, but who cares, to be honest? Like, if you get a 130 from your vice captain, you got to take it. Like, unless like you've got someone else with a donkey matchup. Yeah. But yeah, I'll take a 130 from Max Gorn. Dacos had a bit of a slow week coming back from his corky, but he still played alright. Like he had 30 touches. Um, was getting involved, but yeah, I just don't think he used the ball that well. I mean, I can't really remember to be honest. Maybe he just didn't get scaled well because Collingwood lost a close one in the fourth quarter, and I don't think he really did much in the fourth quarter. Anyways, he missed a shot and goal, which if he had kicked probably would have sealed the game for the Pies and probably would have meant that Nick Dacos would have finished maybe closer to 110. But yeah, oh well. Tanner Bunn was good. He's bounced back well after the game where he broke his nose. Jagger Smith had a pretty bad week. Hasn't really been getting a lot of CBAs the past 2 weeks, which is a little bit concerning. Sam Grill had a down week. Should have fielded Farrow. Would have gotten an extra 43 points. Max Gorn was good. McAndrew continues to be good. Sheasel continues to be good. Sam Darcy was pretty ordinary, but I still think he should be fine. Like, I think he should still average 95, 100. Yeah, Sam Flanders has been a bit underwhelming. I think we all would have thought he would have done better than this, but I think for now you just got to hold him. I think in the long run he should average, like, worst case maybe 90s. Yeah, I think he's just going to be maybe someone that you have at F5 or F6 for the season. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's looking like he's not going to be the, 100, 110 plus kind of player that we thought he might be. Connor Budwick. Connor Budwick has been a bit underwhelming, to be honest. I think he was a little bit of a trap. Obviously, he got 100 in opening round, and ever since then has been quite underwhelming. And now he's injured as well. I'm not sure how long he's out for, but I think I'm going to have to trade him. And then Dev Rob. Oh, it sucks that he's done his ACL. Yeah, because he's been doing so well, and he probably had another 150k left in him, to be honest. I reckon he could have got to 400, potentially even 450. Yeah, it's definitely a massive shame that he's done his ACL, but he might still be a good option next year, to be honest, because I think surely the fact that he only played like 5 games means that he's not actually going to be priced at 84.5 next year. Surely he gets a discount. Like, I reckon if he's in like the low 300s, he could be a pretty good mid-price option next year, especially if he has forward status as well. But yeah, it sucks that he's done his ACL. Todd Marshall was pretty underwhelming on his return. Yeah, he got moved forward during the game against the Saints, and yeah, it didn't really do much. Yeah, it was a bit concerning that he got moved forward. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get dropped. Some people said he might. Philippou, yeah, he's been pretty underwhelming. 69. Some people were saying he could be pushing for a top 6 forward this year, which is obviously not going to be the case. He's probably not even going to be a great rookie. Yeah. Yeah, all these Saints players overrated massively. Like Tom DeConing, people thought could be a potential premium ruck, and I think he's only averaged what? I think he's been averaging 70s. Tom DeConing. He's averaged 77. Yeah, wow, that's terrible. Sam Flanders has averaged 80. Philippou 50. Yeah, these Saints players have been disappointing, man. Lombard 49. Yeah, he's not really the rookie that we thought he'd be. And Blamires 79. He's been good. He's already made 150k, and he might still have another 100 in him, to be honest. Anyways, let's get into trades. I might have to boost again this week, I'm not going to lie, which is really bad, but I've got 3 injuries to deal with, and they're all multiple weeks. And Noah Anderson, I think I'm going to trade out regardless because he's just so useless. So I think we're going to trade out Anderson and Budwick and Dev Robertson. That gives us 1.1. Jeez, that is not a lot. Okay, first of all, I think I need a rookie to get in, obviously. And I think that rookie, I think it's going to have to be Angry Anderson, to be honest. I know he's only played 1 game, but he looked really good, and I don't see him getting dropped. after that performance. He was one of our best players. Um, to be honest, especially in like that third quarter, he was huge. Seemed to be everywhere in the third quarter, and yeah, he looks really good, Angry Anderson. So I reckon I'm gonna get him in. Let's just find him. I think he scored about 80. There he is, 79. So yeah, we'll get him in. I think he should be a decent rookie. He's pretty much bottom price, so you know he doesn't have to get 79 every week. He can just get like 60 and he'll be fine. I think we'll get in. We probably need to get in a forward, to be honest. We don't have to because we've got all these guys with DPP that we can shuffle through, but we could get Petrarca back in because I think he's back this week. I think if we just sort by average, he should be the highest. Yeah, so we can get Petrarca. That leaves us with 460, which is a really awkward amount of money to have, to be honest. What does 460 get us? Actually, first of all, let's just do this so that we can look at any position. Players I can afford. Total points. Wayne Miller, no. I'm not getting. Joshua Shelley and Connor McDonald. I think they're probably the two options I'll go to. Because they're both averaging 95 plus. I think they're both, if they both keep playing like they have been, I think they should be forward line keepers. Joshua Shelley has to around 12 by though, which isn't ideal. Although I'm trading out. Oh no, but I'm trading in Petrarca. Stuff it. Joshua Shelley. Let's do it. Petrarca, Rochelle, Angry Anderson. How many round 12 buy players do I have now that are premiums? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not too bad. Anyways, getting sidetracked here. Oh, actually, wait. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now let's shuffle the team around. Jacob Farrow can come on for Grill. Bill Myers can come on for Anderson. I think I'd probably rather have Philippou on than Marshall. Is there a way that I can get Lindsay on the field instead of Cook? There definitely is. Let me just. I think if I go like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this, there we go. Okay, Lindsay's on the field. I think I'm happy with this. I think I'll bench these guys. I think the only way this changes is if Murdoch is back, which I don't know when he's back, but if he's back this week, I'll probably put him on for is there a way I could get him on for Philippou? I don't think so. No, I don't think I can get him on for Philippou, but I'll get him on for maybe Blue Myers, something like that. Okay, anyways, vice captains. I might do Dacos into like Bont. Surely one of those two guys pops off this week. I reckon Dacos could go massive against Carlton, to be honest. Like, I feel like he always does pretty well against the Blues. So I might go Dacos into Bont. I reckon one of them will get like a 130 plus for sure. Um, could go Butters, but I feel like he won't do that well against the Hawks. I don't know. I mean, the Hawthorn midfield isn't great, but I don't think I still don't think they're the best to score against. Also, by the way, the fact that Butters got found guilty by the tribunal is a joke. Like, how sensitive are you that you get offended by someone saying how much you paid for that? And he didn't even say it as well. Like, there's no proof that he said it and he got found guilty. But like, even if he did say it, like, how is that worthy of like a tribunal? Like, Nick Foot, mate, soft as butter. Like, honestly, like, stop acting like a princess, you little girl. Okay, anyways, yeah, I think I'll just do Dacos into Bonds. I'm down to 27 trades far out. I've used a third of my trades already, and I basically haven't even started upgrade season. Okay, anyways, I'll do this for now. I might change my mind before the round. But yeah, you'll find out next week how I go. Yeah, anyways, I think that's all for this week. Yeah, apologies for not being able to upload last week. But yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next week.